Now we come to America's favorite dish.
Ooh,
Macaroni and cheese. Who doesn't love macaroni and cheese?
I can just eat macaroni, cheese, and greens for like the 3 days after Thanksgiving.
Now we cook the macaroni according to box instructions, and so
Okay.
we cook it like that. Now, we talked about this in the store, is that what we want to do is create our macaroni with a cup of cheese, and this time we're using 6 cheese. Now we
Okay.
have the 4 cheese Mexican blend.
Yes.
And we have our Velveeta cheese here.
Okay.
And then we have our spiced nacho cheese. This is the same kind of cheese that you find if you use nacho dip.
Listen, Calvin and I can eat Mexican every day.
Well, this adds a little spice to your macaroni and cheese. So first, let's get started with a couple of things. Let's put some salt and pepper, as usual. We'll season our macaroni with some salt and pepper, just a little bit.
I've never done this. Okay.
Right?
Season your noodles.
Yeah, season the noodles, because everything's going into the noodles.
Okay.
And we put some salt and pepper in, we do that. Now, here's a twist that many people don't do, but it's one of my favorite dishes. It separates my macaroni and cheese from everybody else. I put dried onions in, minced onions in the macaroni and cheese.
I don't even have that seasoning.
Yes, this is absolutely wonderful. And I just put a little bit in there. It makes it, it's like toasted onions. It gives it a great flavor. And if you don't have toasted onions, you can use fresh onions.
That smells
The
so
macaroni
good.
I cooked a couple of days ago for a wedding I recently did had fresh onions in it.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Now we put that in.
Mm-hmm.
Then we want to put some eggs in.
Okay.
And we're making macaroni for about 15 people in the
Okay.
pan that we're using. So I would use about 4 eggs in this. And this is normally the size of a Thanksgiving dinner for somebody, family that's have 10 people or 7
True.
people that you want double portion. So we're going to put 4 in there.
Okay.
And then we're going to put in the nacho cheese sauce. Just put it on in there.
About how much is that?
This is about 16 ounces.
Okay.
Nacho cheese, we put that in, get that off there, that's good. Wonderful, get rid of that. We're putting our 4 cheese blend, Mexican cheese, get that all in there. And then the only thing we have to cut up is our Velveeta cheese. I'm using 1/3 of the 2-pound stick, so it's probably around 8 ounces.
Karis, Grandpa and I are cooking. Can you be quiet, please? Thank you. Okay, now this.
This is Velveeta.
It's in a block, got it.
It's in a block. And we're gonna cut the Velveeta up. I usually cut it up in slices first.
Okay.
And then you can put that in the trash. And then I come down this way. Yeah, so I'll cut it down this way. I cut it in. So when I finish with this, it'll be in small cubes.
Got you. Okay.
Right? So then I drop that in as well.
Do they sell it in the cubes too?
No,
Oh.
not the Velveeta, but
Okay.
but you can cut it. It's very easy cut.
Okay.
Now, here's the secret to my macaroni and cheese. We have all the ingredients that we have here. We have the eggs, we have the cheese. The only thing we need is milk. What I do that makes mine different, you notice I didn't beat the eggs up first. I put them in whole.
Okay.
I pour the milk in, about half of the milk. And then I literally mix this up with my fingers. And while I'm mixing it all up with my fingers, I'm getting these parts apart.
The
And I'm
chunks.
actually squeezing these
Okay.
to flatten them out.
So no spoon or a spatula
No,
of this.
no.
The secret is in the hands.
The secret's in the hand. So as I begin to mush it all together, just mush it up.
Why does my
eggs.
face look like this?
The eggs are all going in there gooey and good. And it's all that goodness is going around.
Okay.
So, now if you get me the pan that we're going to put it in, which is over there, it's a double pan somewhere around here.
Yep.
There it is. So we will just stir it up. Oh, look at that goodness.
Oh, wow.
Look at that goodness. All that goodness is right there.
Come here, you
The
want to see macaroni and
cheese.
cheese? Come here.
The cheese.
Make your macaroni and cheese.
Yes. And as it goes around, notice I'm taking the chunks and I'm pressing them down. Right?
Okay.
So now all that cheese, all the Mexican cheese, all the jalapeno, the nacho cheese is just all mixed up. So at this particular time, now I double that pan because we need it for the weight.
Oh, you double the pan.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't think of that either.
Yes. And then I pour this in here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. That looks good.
This is oozing now. We can use all of this. We don't have to save any. Now, and then what I do now is I top it off with the balance of the milk.
To fill in all the other
Fill in all, let it go all into the
I would have
creases.
never thought that this was the process. Okay.
Yes, I'll mix that around a little bit. And you notice some little dark spots, that's the jalapeno peppers from the nacho cheese. Yes,
perfect.
Which gives it a little kick. That along with the onions. Now, I want to pat it down to make sure that all of the noodles are covered. What you don't want is the noodles sticking out and then they become hard.
Okay.
So when I pat it down like that, let it set a little bit and it fills in all those creases. And now it's ready to go into the oven.
Do we put cheese on top?
No.
And not at all?
No cheese on top. The cheese from the bottom will boil up to the top.
Got you.
Okay, so now I'm going to remove my gloves.
Okay, you can see the microwave.
And then if you open the oven door on this side.
Open the oven, okay? Okay, go back and sit down.
All right.
Oh,
Thank you. We'll put it right here in the oven.
on the top.
On the same level, yes. And this is going to take about an hour and a half to cook. You check it about an hour in.
Okay.
And you'll see where it is. If it's golden brown on the top and cheesy, it's almost ready.
Okay.
And what I normally do to check and see if it's completely done is I take it and shake it. If the middles, I'll cook it a little longer till it just about stops jiggling. And once it stops jiggling, I know that it's ready to come out the oven.
If it's not jiggling, it's ready. Kind of like
Yes.
if you stick something in the
That's the
farm.
same. We'll wait till the macaroni and cheese get ready.
Who are you talking to?
Poppy.
What were you asking him?
What's your cookie?
Oh, I'm cooking greens and pie and cake and everything.
He got cake.
That's all you heard was cake.
She like cake.
What kind of cake do you like?
I got pink.
Pink cake.
Pink cake. Mommy, I like pink cake.
Now we're gonna make a classic Thanksgiving dish, apple pie.
Okay.
Apple pie, but it's gonna be made out of those fresh apples that we have.
Yes.
And first we're gonna cut the apples up, and then
Okay.
we're going to wash them, and then we'll continue from there. So I cut the apples up by basically cutting the top off the apple, go around the top, yeah, peel it like that, and then I go around the bottom. And I don't worry about
The
the
sticker, you just
sticker because
cut it
I'm
off.
gonna wash it. Yes.
Okay.
So, and you're gonna go. Then I go down the apple on the side, and so I just go down, or you can go all the way around. Any way you want to cut it, you can cut it. Now we're gonna wash these off. Wash the apples real
Is
good.
there nutrition in the peel?
Yes, it is. There's a lot of fiber in the peel. That's why people, when they juice the whole product, the whole apple with the stem, because it's fiber in.
In the stem too?
Yes. I think we can. We'll clean this table off here. I love this part here. It's very good. Okay. We then will pre-bake the hard shells that we bought
Okay.
just for a couple of minutes.
So you just sat them in there,
For
pre-baked.
a couple of minutes, get the bottom. And usually when you know it's about where you want it, because it'll puff up in the middle.
Okay.
So when it puff up in the middle,
I see. It's going down.
yeah, you go down. If you don't go down, put it down.
Okay.
That'll have to be done at the bottom a little bit.
Okay.
Mommy?
Now, once we do this, we want to take the apples
Okay.
and place them around. Yeah, this is very simple to do.
Yeah, I thought, yeah. So you literally, we're just putting the fresh apples just in there, that's it?
Yes, the
No
fresh
pre-work.
apples there, right. Put them all around there. You know how you see the pies that had that kind of lumpy?
Yeah.
That's because the apples are up.
So not small chunks, just the slices like this?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, that's enough out right there,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, We're gonna move it out of the way, and then we're gonna start our little seasoning process. And notice we've no seasonings in it until this time.
Okay.
And of course, we go back to our what?
Salt and pepper in the sweet stuff.
Yes. So why don't we shake a little bit of salt and pepper in there?
All right. I'm doing it. Make sure you watch to make sure this is right.
Just a little bit.
Oh.
It's pepper.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's good?
Right there. That's good
Okay.
right there. And then we're gonna put some sugar.
That's it.
Put cinnamon in now.
Okay.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. That's it.
Yes.
All right. Ginger.
Little ginger. Yeah, just shake a little ginger in there.
I've never used ginger.
Just a little bit, just lightly, because ginger is strong.
Okay.
That's good right there.
Okay.
Good. Put a little vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that. Just a little bit around in there. And notice we're just basically setting things on top like we did the yams.
Right.
That's good.
Okay. And then a little lemon.
A little lemon. Just a little lemon. I like a little lemon.
It's no lemon coming out.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, no, it's not.
Okay, let's see what's going on.
Brown sugar.
Okay, yes.
Little lemon.
Just a little lemon. There you go.
Okay. How much sugar are we doing?
Let's just let's just shake the sugar in because we need a little bit of sugar.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let it go on down, oozing in there. A little white sugar, a little cane, and then we're gonna put some brown sugar. Now take the brown sugar with your fingers
Okay.
and just sprinkle it around in there. There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Mommy.
Yes. I'm making apple pie.
Okay, on this side here. That's great. That's good. That's good right there.
Okay.
And now
Oh, this
we will
is
take this
gonna
out
be
of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then what we do is the way you put the butter in,
Okay.
we're gonna use a half a stick of butter.
We're not melting it this time.
No, we're not.
Okay.
We're taking the butter because we want it to be more uniform, and we're gonna just cut it this way, and then we'll cut it this way, and then we'll take those chips and lay it on top of that.
Got
Yeah,
it.
you take that. There you go. Take that much butter.
Come off.
Just put them all around there.
Just like little mozzarella toppings. That's what
Well,
it looks
yeah.
like.
If you insist.
A little feta sprinkle.
Mommy.
Yes. You see mommy making apple pie?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, yeah, I can't.
Mommy, that's
Okay,
a,
here, get stuck with it.
that's
Just no
a
problem.
fly,
Just cut it.
Mommy.
Hmm?
And just
That's a
put
fly.
that in.
Okay.
Okay. Our final step in the process, we want to top this apple pie with a topping. And there's a couple of options. You can use the pre-made one that's like a pie shell and put it upside down. I sort of kind of use the pre-made flat one and just roll it out a little bit because then I can get it to the consistency I want. I then turn it over and place it over top of the pie. Ooh, like that. I then take a fork, which I don't have, but let me find one, and I go around the pie, sort of cut, make the wedges to the pie, go around there, just a little bit. I'll cut that off as I go. Oh, this is going to be so good. I can see it's called like a mile high pie. Oh, those apples are in there. They waiting to get into the oven to do their thing. When they do their thing, they're gonna mix up with that butter. They're gonna mix up with the sugar and the cinnamon and the nutmeg or ginger and the vanilla. And now, when I get that now, my other little trick here, you want the pie to breathe just a little bit. So you notice that when Grandma used to make a pie, she used to sort of kind of put holes in the top. So we're gonna just put a few holes in there, or slits. That'll let the pie breathe a little bit. And now, that pie is ready. We're gonna put it in the oven at 350. I'm using my convection oven, so I can turn it down a little bit to 325, and it has the same effect as 350. Voila, the pie. Okay, now our final dish for the evening, and I know you're glad.
Yeah,
You'll
it's
be
looking
tired.
a lot of food for one day.
Yes, it is. It's an African American favorite, sweet potato pies.
Yes.
And we boil these sweet potatoes, as you talked about, as opposed to baking them.
Yes.
And then you chop them up a little bit. Now, I'm a sort of a purist. I don't put my sweet potato pies in a mixer. I mix them by hand.
Okay.
So I want to make sure I get them as soft as possible. It's already soft. See how that's nice and soft?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to put the ingredients in. And once I put all the ingredients in, I'm going to take a whip and whip them by hand and see what comes out.
Okay.
All right? Let's put a couple eggs in that. Just should make
How many?
2 pies. You should put 1 egg per pie.
So you made me crack this? Oh, but this
No.
is 2 pies.
Yeah, 2 pies. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Alrighty. Again, we're going to put in our salt and pepper.
All right. I'm ready. Let me rinse my hands. Get a little egg on it. All right. It's ready.
Yes. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. We got to see it. If you don't see the pepper, it ain't in there. That's good. Right
That's good?
there.
Okay.
And put some cinnamon in. Oh, everybody loves cinnamon.
It's all in the flick of the wrist, you see.
Mhm.
A flick of the wrist. It's all in the flick of the wrist.
Okay, a little more cinnamon. Cinnamon is one of the key ingredients in that. Okay, great, right there.
Okay.
Then we put in some, oh no, let's put in the ginger
Ginger?
first, yes.
All right.
Let's put a little bit in there because the ginger is strong, you just need a little bit. There you go, right there, that's enough, right there. All right, let's put some vanilla and lemon in.
Okay.
That's good, right there. Little lemon, just a tad of lemon. And then we're gonna put in let's put in some butter.
Oh, yeah, that looks good.
Nice and creamy butter. And then let's
Everything starts to smell so good. I think once the butter hits, the smell
Let's
comes.
put in some of that. That's sugar.
Sprinkle
No, let's put all that in.
Oh, all of this.
Yeah, yeah. it's
How
not-
much
it's
is
not that
this
much.
though?
That's like
Half a
half a
cup?
cup. Half a cup.
Yeah, half a cup, I was right.
All right, just a little bit, and a little bit of white sugar.
Half a cup of that or a fourth of that?
That's good. And then what I do to stretch it out just a little bit, I put a little water in it. Just a little bit of water.
Okay.
And then once we do that, I want you to first stir it with the pasta.
Mm-hmm.
Stir it up real good. Get it all mixed up in there. Get it all mixed up in there. Don't be afraid of it. It won't bite you.
I'm not, okay.
Yeah, get it all good in there. Yes.
So a lot of people use the cake beater.
Yeah, we're
The
gonna use
electric
that.
one?
We're gonna use
Not
that.
the electric one, though.
Yeah, they do. They put it in a mixing bowl.
But you don't do that.
No, I do it by hand.
Okay.
All right, hold it right there. And then we'll mix it up with the mixer, with the,
What's that?
yeah, let's mix it up real good. Mmm, that looks yummy.
It smells great.
All right, now we're gonna take that there and we're gonna go in the oven and get out the shell that we have
So we
there.
pre-bake that one.
Pre-bake the
too.
shell
Okay.
as well, okay? So I'm gonna get that out. All right, now we wanna take this and put it into that shell. And not too hot, so you go.
Is there a secret to how we layer it?
Well, let me show you how to do it. Let me show you and then you know.
Okay.
So we go and we put it in like that, right?
Okay.
I told you just for 2 pies. So you get about that much in, right?
Okay.
And then
you
what-
shake.
Yes.
Yes, like sifted. I do that with cakes. I used
Yes.
to bake a long time ago. Okay.
And you shift it around and how to stretch it on out. And you notice how it got a little sheen on the top. You want that little sheen on the top of that? That's that sugar and butter all
So
goozing
that's a
up in
good
there.
thing.
That's an excellent thing.
Okay.
Then you smooth it out a little bit, try to get all the lumps out of it.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
And now it's ready to go in the oven.
And how long is this going in?
This is going in for about an hour. About an hour. You
An
wanna check it?
hour?
Yes.
It's already practically like
Yeah, but
fixed.
you still need some time to bake.
Okay.
So why don't we open this? And there's a space on the bottom you can put it in. It's not
Okay.
too hot.
An
so you
hour
grab it.
at it is hot actually.
Well, let's grab it.
All right. Okay.
Alrighty. So that's everything we're gonna cook for the day. We're just waiting for it to get done. Why don't we hit celebrate and have a toast?
Oh, yeah, well, you know I'm about the toasting.
Alrighty, great. So, have you learned anything here today?
I learned a lot. The key is gonna be, can I do this when I get home?
And why can't you?
It's just gonna be a matter of me thinking I'm gonna have to just trust my gut on the measuring, because I think it might go better that way anyway. I get caught up in recipes with measurements and doing this, so I think it'll be good.
Well, my grandma didn't do that. She just she psyched everything.
Right.
And she looked at
And
everything.
I think that makes it more organic. I want to feel like I know what I'm doing.
Right. And then the next time, if you do it and it's a little bit too much salt and pepper, you can just take it out.
Right.
But if you got to run and try to find a recipe every time you cook something, it's old.
Yeah, because then once you know it, you know it.
Yes, yes. And my idea of cooking is that you take, everybody's building on everybody. So you want to make a recipe your own. So you do that by cooking it and then trying some new twist on it. Okay. And then you become, and after a while, it becomes your own recipes. Aww. So you get these recipes where people say, "Oh, I make the best pie. I do this." Well, you got it from somewhere.
Right. So someone taught you how to do it.
That's correct. So we're all stealing from each other. But here's to a great Thanksgiving. Yes. And hopefully you'll try some of these dishes at home.
I definitely will. And that's delicious. Are we gonna have this for the dinner?
Yeah, you can have that.
Okay, thank you. Well, you know, we are actually gonna let the rest of that cook. We have some special guests coming over so they can try out, I guess, our recipes that we just made, and so we'll see if they like it. All right, see you guys in a minute. This is what you're over here doing. We're trying to film a show so Mommy can cook better, and you're spreading yogurt on the table?
Ow! There you go, that one.
And Grandpa is in here. Poppy, that was my wine, Poppy. Our first guests are arriving to taste the delicacies that I have prepared.
Thank you. It smells so good in here. Hi, Candace.
Let's check on the pie and see what's going on in here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, the pie is ready. Ooh, apple pie. We'll set it there to cool off. Wow, the greens are beautiful. They're done. Let's put some yams on there. And the yams has the sauce, so you just get them from the bottom, and they're nice and beautiful. Oh my God! See, if you want a little more sauce on, you get that on like that. Mmm. And just for good measures, you have to have some protein. We'll put a little protein on it.
How do you like it?
It's really good. I'm really proud of you. You did a really good job.
Thank you. Auntie?
Everything is delicious. I love the yams. They're very good. The mac and cheese is good. And the greens are awesome.
What say you?
Well, this is good.
Delicious.
Can I make this at home and get a passing grade?
If you can make it at home, you will get a passing grade.
That's the true test.
You shouldn't have to add salt and pepper, additional salt and pepper, because it's sort of seasoned kind of nice where you don't have to add that. A lot of people add salt and pepper prior to even eating the food because they're so used to salt, but you don't want to mess the people's food up by doing that.
Taste it first. Karis.
The dog?
Karis.
Oh, Lord.
Is it
Can
good?
Can I take a plate?
Yeah.
Karis, is it good? Yes. Did you like the mommy's food? What'd you like the most? What are you eating?
Chicken and mac and cheese, and this one, and this one, and this one.
Oh, very good.
Yes, girl.
All right, so I'm about to try everything for the first time. We're going to eat. I've got good reviews so far, and we're gonna pack up and head to the airport because we got to get back home. But I'm excited. I learned a lot today, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey y'all! Hey, we are grocery shopping in Atlanta today.
Grocery shopping today.
That's right. We're going grocery shopping today.
We go to grocery shopping today.
We're gonna go meet up with Grandma and Papa. Yes. and we're gonna go in Walmart and get the groceries because it has been decided that Mommy is cooking.
Yeah, carrots.
And Karis is cooking too? Yes! Okay, what are we gonna cook?
Popcorn. We got popcorn today and bubble gum and let's